She is known professionally as an American gospel singer, songwriter, and recording artist whose career has spanned 7 decades. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. I am your host. Just before we get started, for those of you that will be perusing through the video section of YouTube, when you come across Tyrone Bowman Tonight and you see different videos and stuff appearing, and today I think we're getting into the 80 something with our videos. Would you please, if you like it, hit the like button and also subscribe to the Tyrone Bowman Tonight YouTube channel, along with sharing it with some of your friends. You'll be surprised how many individuals will like this content. Tonight I'm talking about the one and only Shirley Ann Caesar Williams. She is the topic of discussion. Let's get right down to it. Shirley Ann Caesar Williams was born on the 13th of October, 1938. Known professionally as Shirley Caesar, is an American gospel singer, songwriter, and recording artist whose career has spanned 7 decades. A multi-award-winning artist with 12 Grammy Awards, along with Dove Awards and Stella Awards to her credit. She is known as the First Lady of Gospel Music and the Queen of Gospel Music. She began recording at the age of 12 on Federal Records. Shirley Caesar has released over 40 albums. She has participated in over 16 compilations and 3 gospel musicals: Mama I Want to Sing, Sing Mama 2, and Born to Sing Mama 3. She is also the creator of the Unimet Challenge, which occurred during one of her song sermonettes. She opened her eponymous store and plans on using the profits to help others during the holiday season. Caesar's credits also include a series of numerous awards for her recordings. She has won 12 Grammy Awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award, 14 Stella Awards, 15 Dove Awards, 1 RIAA Golden Certification and Essence Award, McDonald's Golden Circle Life Achievement Award, NAACP Lifetime Achievement Award, CSAC Lifetime Achievement Award, Rhapsody and Rhythm Award from the National Museum of African American Music, as well as induction into the Gospel Hall of Fame. According to SoundScan, she has sold 2.2 million albums since 1991. She has made several notable appearances, including the televised Live from Disney World Night of Joy, the Gospel According to VH1, a White House performance for George Bush, and a speech on the evolution of gospel music to the U.S. Treasury Department. In 2017, Caesar was honored with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award from the Recording Academy. Caesar first began singing and performing for family and friends. She began singing as baby Shirley Caesar all over the Carolinas as invitations poured in. She could only perform on weekends due to being in school during the weekdays. Her professional music career began in 1958 at age 19 when she approached Albertina Walker about joining the Caravans, one of the most popular gospel groups at that time. Albertina wanted the vocally talented young Shirley Caesar in her group after hearing her sing solo. Caesar decided to halt her education to join the group. Caesar recorded and performed with Albertina Walker, Cassietta George, Inez Andrews, Delores Washington, Josephine Howard, Eddie Williams, and James Harden. While in the Caravans, her biggest hit with the Caravans was the song Sweeping Through the City, followed by No Coward Soldier. After 8 years with the Caravans, she decided to leave after being offered a solo recording contract with Hob Records. Her first LP on the Hob label was entitled I'll Go, backed by the Institutional Radio Choir, and it includes the classics Oh Peter, Don't Be Afraid, and Choose Ye This Day. Other hits soon followed with recordings such as Satan, We're Gonna Tear Your Kingdom Down, God's Not Dead, He's Yet Alive, and the classic Don't Drive Your Mama Away. In 1971, Caesar won her first Grammy Award for her recording of Put Your Hand in the Hand of the Man. And in 1975, her recording of the song No Charge became an instant hit and her first gold record. Despite this success, she wanted to reach larger audiences and felt this wasn't being achieved with Hob Records. So she decided not to renew her contract with them, which ended that same year. To reach more people with her music, Caesar signed with a secular record label called Road Show Records in 1977 and released the debut album entitled First Lady. The producer of the album titled the album First Lady because Caesar was the first female to ever record on the label. The album contained songs with strong gospel lyrics, but many within the gospel community felt that the music itself was too worldly. And many gospel DJs refused to play it on their radio station. One song, however, Faded Rose, later became a Caesar classic. Overall, the album sold poorly, but the First Lady title caught on within the gospel industry, and concert announcers, DJs, and gospel promoters everywhere started introducing her as the First Lady of gospel music, a title that has been associated with her ever since. The second and final album she recorded for Road Show was From the Heart in 1978. It was poorly received for the same reason. Caesar searched for a gospel label and finally decided to sign with Word Records in 1980, and went on to win several more Grammy Awards during the next several years and beyond. She stayed with Word Records for many years and recorded some of the biggest hits of her career, such as God's Got It All, In Control, Hold My Mule, which later went viral as a Thanksgiving-related internet meme under the title You Name It. He's working it out for you. Jesus, I love calling your name, and you're next in line for a miracle. Between 1981 and 1995, she received 7 Dove Awards for Black Gospel Album of the Year, for Live at the Gospel Music Women's Gospel Music Workshop of America Celebration, Christmas Sailing Live in Chicago, Go and Rejoice. She received 2 Black Gospel Song of the Year awards for He's Working It Out for You and Hold My Mule. She has performed with such performers as Patti LaBelle, Whitney Houston, Dorothy Norwood, Faith Evans, Dottie Peebles, Arnold Houston, Kim Burrell, John P. Key, Kurt Franklin, Toney, and Ty Tribbett, among others. Shirley Caesar is also an actress. She acted in movies such as Why Do Fools Fall in Love, 1998, with Lorenz Tate, and Little Richard, Fighting Temptations, 2003, with Beyonce, and Cuba Gooding Jr. and The Unseen, 2005, with Steve Harris. She also acted in an episode of The Good News in 1998 as Aunt Shirley. She also appeared on The Parkers in 2004. In 2014, her song Teach Me Master, which originally appeared on her 1972 album Get Up My Brother, was sampled by Dutch producer Baker Matt as Teach Me, reaching number 22 on the United Kingdom sales chart. In 2016, she found herself back at the very top of the Gospel Billboard chart with newest CD release, Fill This House. Caesar is a recipient of the 1999 National Heritage Fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts, which is the United States' highest honor in the folk and traditional arts. She was inducted into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2000. Caesar was also inducted into the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame in 2010. She performed for President Barack and Michelle Obama at the White House in 2015, along with Aretha Franklin. In May 2016, the National Museum of African American Music honored Caesar with the Rhapsody and Rhythm Award in Nashville, Tennessee, in advance of the planned 2018 opening of the historic museum. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce proudly honored gospel singer Shirley Caesar with the 2,583 third star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Tuesday, June 28, 2016. Caesar finally accomplished her dream of completing her education after many years. She returned to school and graduated with honors from Shaw University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration in 1984. She also spent time studying at the Divinity School of Duke University and has received honorary doctorates from Shaw University and Southeastern University. Also, and this is not in the Wikipedia stats, Shirley Caesar was also a councilwoman in her hometown. She was elected to city council. Caesar is the 10th of 13 children. All of her siblings are now deceased. Her father, Jim Caesar, was a well-known local gospel singer, but he died suddenly when Caesar was 7 years old. Her mother, Hallie Caesar, was a semi-invalid due to a lame leg. Caesar had a special bond with her mother and took care of her until her death in 1986. Caesar married Bishop Harold L. Williams in June 1983. The couple were co-pastors of the 1,500-member Mount Calvary Word of Faith Church in Raleigh, North Carolina, until his death on July 4, 2014. While she does not have children of her own, she has 2 stepchildren from her husband. Caesar is a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She cites her mother as a strong influence in her decision to give so unselfishly of herself. Caesar has committed a sizable portion of all concert sales to her outreach ministries. Recently, she has cut back on preaching and has appointed an executive pastor at her church. And he provides weekly sermons to the congregation while Caesar serves as senior pastor. But Caesar continues to record and perform in concerts all over the city. She also continues to hold her annual Outreach Ministries Conference. The Outreach and Ministry provides food, clothing, shelter, toys for children, and financial assistance to those in need. When asked what would she like to accomplish, she says, "I would like to do more acting." There you have it. Reverend Dr. Pastor Shirley Caesar, First Lady of Gospel, the Queen of Gospel. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.